You know, Arthur, most of the buyers in Dubai are just playing games with any one of you. Like you do, you search on gold and diamond. These buyers in Dubai, I couldn't believe it. They are just pretending to be a buyer, but actually, they wanted to leverage. This precious mineral is not for leveraging business. It's not. This is cash business. This is cash business.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time. I will get back to him immediately, and I will explain all this to him. And if he comes back with his request, I intended to let him know that he has to write a letter of intent.
That's
he
correct.
said yes, that is not the problem, but he said he would want an offer first. So I don't know how, but I'll still explain all this to him and tell him that if he is real, like you have noted now, he has to write an LOI addressed directly to you, and it has to be on F.O.B basis.
The offer, Arthur, is already on my platform. That is an offer. We have the gold and diamond. That is an offer. We are offering the world that, hey guys, we are here to do business. We have diamond. That is an offer. Our offer is the form of video. You can see the video. You can look at the stone. That is an offer to sell.
Yes.
And gold, you can see my platform, gold from Mali, Conakry, Sierra Leone. That is an offer.
Yes. Yes.
So we are now on the global village. You must remember. How did you know? How did you get my number?
I got it on your Facebook page.
See?
I got it on your Facebook page. Yes.
I'm the only person who put my face on the social media. I'm the only one. I put everything so that easier for buyers and potential buyers and buyers agent to read. Yes.
Exactly. Yes, and I really appreciated that. That was why I contacted you immediately. I really appreciated that.
You know, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Please.
Go ahead, Arthur. Go ahead.
Okay. I will definitely speak to him today and tell him that, look, this is the offer. As long as he's okay with it, it is F.O.B, and we can deal directly with you. So let him make up his mind and his choice.
So what you have to do, you explain to your buyer, Arthur, that he has to select the stone because we don't know him. And he has to select the stone, how many stones, then we will confirm if the stone is available or not. Because, you know, diamond and gold is selling very fast. So when your buyers say, okay, I like this stone, then you have to send it back to me. Then I will send it to the office if the stone is available or not. Then that is the time I will gather the buyer's information, his name, company name, address, contact number, because we are going to send him an invitation to travel to inspect the stone which he ordered. So that when he arrived in Sierra Leone, everything is ready. Yes.
Okay.
And you know, you must remember, if you read my platform, I do charge the buyer when I travel with the buyer to assist him. I do charge my travel costs. Yes. Did you read that?
Yes.
And
yes,
what did
I saw that.
you saw that?
Yes. Yes.
That's right. The reason why I do charge because I need to be with the buyer to assist them. To assist him because in Africa there's so many buyers and sellers cannot understand each other. You know, you're African. Seller can reject the buyer instantly. Yes.
You are very correct.
That's right. If the buyer is a window shopping that I'm in Sierra Leone, I'm in Mali, I'm in Ghana, I'm in Conakry, I don't do business like that because that buyer is is a window shopper, and he think that he can get the stones or gold in a crooked way. No, you cannot. This is a property of the country. Yes.
Yes. Yes, that's true. I appreciate your time, Ms. Ford. I will speak to him and I'll come back to you definitely.
All right. Thank you for your call, Arthur, and have a nice afternoon. What time is it now in Nigeria?
It's exactly 7 a.m. Nigerian time.
Okay. So how long your buyer been searching for the stone? How long? And how did you know that buyer?
He happens to be a very old colleague of mine who introduced me to him, and I've known my colleague as we've been working for over 5 years. So he just called me like yesterday and told me, look, that he has a client in Dubai, because he's presently in Dubai, and told me that the man is looking for precious stones. I told him what specifically. He now mentioned diamond. So I told him, well, that I know we have it here, but this is process that he's talking about. I'm not sure the sellers here would want to do that. So he said, no, that I should try and look up the process, the bricks process. So I looked it up, and I saw very few people know about that kind of process. But I just saw your information there. I looked it up and it was quite clear. So I explained all this to him and told him, look, I was able to get someone who can work on this bricks process. So he said, okay, that I should try and reach out to the person. And if the person is ready to deal, that he will have to come over to Nigeria here with the client. I told him, well, he should just wait. I will talk to the person first before we can now engage. So that was how that's how I know the buyer. My colleague actually knows him directly.
Well, you have to search Brinks, because Brinks is subsidiary. There is a Brinks in Sierra Leone, subsidiary Brinks, and they have also Brinks in Conakry, subsidiary. So you as the buyer's agent, you need to do the search, because I was the one who do all searching, and I put everything online, because the seller would not explain to you like this, none whatsoever.
That's true. That's true.
That's the reason why I travel and I come to the office and explain it, so that when the buyer needs the supply, when you search gold and diamond, my video pop up into your screen. It's impossible. Everyone doesn't understand. It is impossible.
You're very correct. And your message on the Facebook and the video, it really helped. You know, it really helped. And I know it's a process that any serious and ready buyer would go for.
That's correct.
So that was why I had to now reach out to you, so that I can also speak to you and be able to go back to my colleague and tell him that yes, these bricks can work, and I have somebody who can help us out with the process. So I know when I get back to him, he will have to make up his mind, and I will share this information with him so we can move forward.
I'll give you an example how Brinks works. Okay, you come to your country in Nigeria. You go to the post office, right? You have the goods to ship it. I'll use myself as an example. You are going to send a package to me. Okay, a special package. Either you're gonna send it by post or UPS or DHL. That DHL or post office will open the box. What is inside of the box? Whether that box inside is drugs or weapons. So they have to scrutinize, right? Then when they inspect the box, they will charge the shipping cost. And you need to ensure so that the package that you are going to send it to Wilhelmina will reach in Wilhelmina's destination. This is only an example. Again, I'll give you an example. I sent a package in overseas, the value of $450 worth of goods. So I brought it to DHL. So the DHL asked the receipt on how much the value I purchased, because they have to itemize the products. They have to look at it, whether this product can be accepted on that destination. Some of the goods didn't allow the DHL, like medicine. The medicine needs, if the medicine have a prescription, DHL would not accept it. So, they opened my box and they charged me the value of $450, $100 at shipping cost. Right. Plus insurance. Buying gold, exactly the same. Buying diamond, exactly the same. The Brinks will inspect the stone. Brinks will only accept the stone when there is a documentation. The parcel must be identified, whether this is a parcel, whether this is a diamond or not, and how many carats, how many stone, must be specific on the Kimberley certificate. Without that, Brinks will not accept it. Yes. Okay. So that is the responsibility of the buyer, not the seller. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I appreciate your sharing this information with me. I will definitely share it with my colleague and the buyer, and I hope we can work this out as soon as possible, so that if he's ready to do the business, I'll tell him that, look, he's in good hands, and I believe we're in good hands with you.
Yeah. There is a stone, the 29 stone has been inspected by the gemologist. Right. If you go on my platform, there was a big stone. See how tricky is the buyer. The stone has been inspected. Right. And he brought his gemologist. When the 29 stone, the price was $4,000. He couldn't afford it. So what a waste of time. He traveled to Sierra Leone. I did send a buyer to Sierra Leone because I was in Conakry and I was busy. So I just sent it to my seller in Sierra Leone. And he didn't get the 29 stone because he wanted cheap price. The stone is not cheap. There is a value. When the gemologist value, the government gemologist will value the stone, they will only base on the world market. So the stone is not fixed either. Even the gold is not fixed price. So the stone has to be inspected by the government gemologist. And if the buyer has a gemologist, he can bring the gemologist. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's, of course, that's fair enough. If he has a gemologist, like you said, he has to bring him along.
That's
so
correct.
that they can all, look at it and know exactly what the quality is. And
exactly.
About the price, obviously, he cannot get it cheap because it's not, stone is not cheap anywhere.
Exactly. On the records, the price can be negotiable. There is always room for negotiation, but fair is fair. Because the stone is really very hard to find on the mine. So there is really a price on that, especially the government. The government will value it because that is an income of the country. So when you buy the stone, plus government sales tax, there's always plus. Here in Australia, our government sales tax is 10%. How much in Nigeria government sales tax? How much is your tax there? Any goods to buy, how much is your VAT? When you buy food?
I think it's about 5 to 7%.
See? It's very cheap. Your government sales tax is 7%. Our government sales tax is 10%. No matter what. We call that this GST. You buy vegetable, you buy milk, you buy bread, you buy clothing, you buy medicine, plus government sales tax. We don't have any complaint.
Yes.
That is an income of the country. Buying diamond and gold, exactly the same. You have to pay the product plus government sales tax. Yes. In Sierra Leone, the government sales tax is 6.5.
Okay.
So I already explained to you on the record. I explained it to you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. I will explain all this to him, and I know he will appreciate this information, because if he has been searching all this while and came to me like I told you, I will definitely share this information with him.
So how many months your buyer was looking for the stone? How many months?
I've not really asked my colleague, because my colleague that knows him directly, I believe it is because they know I'm from Africa. That was why he contacted me. So I don't know how long he has been searching, but I know because he knows I'm from Africa. So he said, look, you guys over there in Africa, you guys have precious stones. He's interested that I should get him something. I should get him an offer so that he can.
Where is your colleague coming from? Arthur, where is your colleague coming from?
Okay, he's also from UAE. He's Arabian.
Oh, I see. You know, in Dubai, buyers are really looking for supply like gold and diamond. I've been to DMCC. I just come back from my trip. And buyers really are screaming to find the supply. But when the supply arrived in DMCC, it's already fully paid. Yeah. Yes. DMCC is the center of purchasing area. It's a big building, DMCC. And I was been watching people coming looking for gold and diamond. Someone saw me on the coffee shop, right? And he recognized me. And he said, "Hey, Wilhelmina, did you bring gold?" I said, "No. Why I'm gonna bring gold?" So, you know, Dubai needs gold. Well, you have to pay for it. He recognized me, eh?
Wow.
Yeah, he recognized me, and he said, "You know, your name is very popular." I said, "I don't know." "So you are superstar, Wilhelmina." I said, "I don't know." Because, you know, I'm the only person, Arthur, who explained thoroughly. No one, nobody the buyers or buyer's agent, they're scared to show their faces. I don't know why they're scared.
Wow.
Yes. So I'm the only person. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, when I saw your Facebook page, I read it through. I said, no, I believe this is real. So I just had to contact you.
I see.
And I'm not surprised if someone tells you that you're the only person who is out, because I don't know, people just it is better you put a face to a business.
Exactly.
So that everyone can know who you are. It's better you put a face to a business so everyone can know who you are.
You know, there was one guy was having a conversation with me. "Oh, Wilhelmina, I have a buyer, a really big buyer." I said, "Really? And how long your buyer been searching for gold? This is gold, huh?" I said, "Oh, my buyer has been searching for 6 months." And I told him, "Create a group chat. I want to talk to your buyer." A minute this buyer's agent create a group chat, the buyer ran away from me. And he said, "Now I know Wilhelmina." He ran away. Yes. He said, "I know Wilhelmina." And I told the buyer's agent, "I know that guy. He's a foolish guy." He's a fool using you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
If he told you directly and he wants to buy stone, he should, and he's for real, he would have just contacted you directly.
Well, if you are acting on behalf of the buyer, right? Well, the buyer is using your services. That is business. Buyers are using you guys in order to manipulate you. The buyer has a responsibility to use you to pay you, because my seller is paying my work. Yes, the seller hired Wilhelmina to handle, to market gold and diamond. I'm not going to market just for free. This information that you found is worth $1 million already. Information is vital. Yes?
Yes, yes.
I'll give you my background, Arthur, so that you have an idea who is Wilhelmina. I used to be in real estate. Buying and selling exactly the same. You have to screen the buyer. And I'm very thorough. And I have the power to say yes or no. I have to. I have the power to advise the seller to proceed or not to proceed. For short, I am the gatekeeper. Yes? For short.
Yes.
Everybody come to Wilhelmina. If the buyer doesn't meet the criteria, reject, reject, reject. Yes. That is the reason why I have to bring the buyer, so that the buyer would satisfy. Yes. There's a lot of stone. There's a lot of gold. But how are you able to pay? That is the question. Yes.
Okay.
I'll give you a tip, Arthur. If the buyer asking CIF, that kind of buyer has a deficiency of cash flow. The meaning of CIF is cost, insurance, and freight only. So therefore, he's going to leverage.
Yes.
He's going to launder. We are not in leveraging business. We are here to do cash business. Yes. You got me?
That point is, yes, that point was very well noted in your Facebook page, and immediately I saw that. I even told him before now that, look, the CIF, it's not going to work.
Yes.
It's F.O.B. So when I even saw your message, and you.
Anyway,
So when I even saw your message again, I said, yes, you are clear and straight to the point. This is someone I can deal with.
Okay.
No joking around. I'll just tell you what it is.
You know, Arthur, 3 weeks ago, I was in Dubai. There was a guy, he's an Indian guy, and he came to my hotel. I stayed at Holiday Inn, and he was asking.
I told them, hello.
Yeah, go ahead, because you were disconnected. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. I like I said, I've let them know already. It's F.O.B, no CIF.
Well, Arthur, you know, when I was in Dubai, there's a lot of people wanting to see me. They come to my hotel. I stayed at Holiday Inn. They asked for advice, and I told them, I am not here to advise you. You are a businessman. You should know what you are buying. And this guy from India, he's an Indian guy, and his gold didn't arrive. He purchased gold in Ghana, CIF. And I told him, you know what? The government will not allow gold to deliver to you as a CIF, because there is a tax on that. You are just only paying taxes. How about paying the gold? So the gold didn't come. Yeah, there's so many. I refrain using scam. There's so many buyers also deceiving himself, and also the seller deceiving himself, vice versa. Yeah, but if I'll bring the buyer, no one will deceive each other, because everything is in place, everything is ready, and you're gonna be invited, and your parcel or diamond ready for you to inspect is already been allocated prior to your arrival, and also the gold. Without that, you wouldn't get anything without invitation. You got my point here?
Yes, yes.
Because when you're gonna be invited, Arthur, the seller will treat you that you are a valued customer. But if you are not invited, you are not valued customer. You are a window shopper. And you would not get the stone if you just travel to Sierra Leone without knowing whom you are going to deal with. You're gonna encounter disaster. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So anyway, nice talking to you, Arthur. I will give you our conversation, a copy, so that you can show it to your colleague. On the record, you show this to your colleague so that your colleague would understand our conversation.
Please do.
Yeah, because all of my clients that who come to me for conference, it's on the record so that the future buyer would also understand, hey, I found this woman. She is true. She is right. That gold and diamond is not for credit. This is cash business. Yes.
Yeah.
So I will give it to you. I will give you a copy and show it to your colleague. Then we will go after the colleague say, yes, Arthur, we are interested. Then he can send an LOI. First of all, Arthur, after I receive the LOI, letter of intent, I myself will gather your buyer's vital information. His business registration, importation license, passport copy, and proof of fund. The value of his order. Let's say he wanted 300 carats. For example, the 300 carats is more than $500,000. Yeah, more than. It depends on how many stone. So the buyer has to understand that when he travel, he is going to prepare that his money is standby in his bank account because the payment must be bank to bank. Must be. You cannot bring more than $10,000 into that country because of money laundering. So the payment must be payment bank to bank. Yes. You got me?
Okay.
Or you can bring some cash. You pay a partial because it would take process. Maybe 3 to 4 working days to process the export documentations on diamond. Yes. So there is a process, Arthur. There is.
Yeah, there's a process.
Yeah. So our conversation is recorded on the record. I'll give you a copy. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Arthur. And nice talking to you. And good morning and good afternoon here in Australia.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for your call. Kadinkibayan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I just finished talking to Arthur. So I think this video will give everyone an enlightenment that gold and diamond is not for credit. Gold and diamond will not come to your country. You need to travel to inspect what you order. So when your order has been allocated, it's ready for you to inspect prior to your payment. And the contract must be thorough, and you need to inform your bank that you are going to purchase valued goods so that your bank would not query, why are you sending money to Africa? Because Africa is a red flag of money laundering. So there is a process here. So this video is really very thorough, and if you are a buyer or buyer's agent, please listen to this video and go on the link. Click below and subscribe, and there is a link on this video. You go on my platform on Facebook, you will see gold and diamond. Take time to read. Do not come to Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina, send me the video on diamond. There is already. The video on the diamond, it's called manifest via video. The procedure on gold, it's already on my platform. So take time, go thoroughly, click on every pages, Mali, Conakry, Sierra Leone. It's up for you, Mr. Buyer or buyer's agent, to choose. So, Wilhelmina, I went to your platform on Facebook. I want to buy diamond. Yes, we have diamond. Wilhelmina, I want to buy gold. Yes, we do have. But first of all, as I've said, you have to send a letter of intent to purchase. What is the meaning of LOI? Meaning to say, you are intending to purchase. Coming from you, not cut and paste. So that is the purpose that we need to see the buyer, your intention. You have to be specific so that we can understand your needs. We have the gold, we have the diamond. You're going to say, what is the price of the stone? It varies stone to stone. When you select the stone on my platform, then we will give you the price because we don't know what stone you are looking for, what carat, what size. So you need to be specific. On gold, Wilhelmina, what is the price? Well, you're a businessman, you should know that. The gold price, it varies day to day. So we cannot give you the fix. However, whatever the world market, we give you a discount of less 8%. So, for example, today is Monday, August 15. Let's say 58,000, less 8% on the world market. Less 8% on 58,000. Less 8% on 59,000. So don't bank on it. I just give you the pre-condition, pre-price. But it varies day to day. So the price of gold changes every minute. So we don't know how many quantity you need. So this is how I explain to you. Right. So you are using Wilhelmina's services. You are using me to travel with you in order to accompany you in the office to inspect your order. Thank you very much, Mr. Buyer. And this video is very thorough, and I'm sure you will not fail if you are going to pay attention. Do not deceive yourself. By the way, if you have a company already on the ground, the seller wouldn't deal with you. I had a bad experience already. I meet a lot of buyers that they open a company. Why? Why you open a company? Because you are looking the cheap price and you wanted to secure. That's fine. That is your business. A minute you have a company on the ground that you are a foreigner, the seller think that you are a competitor. So if you open a company, don't tell. And you need to be invited. And if you are on the ground that, oh, Wilhelmina, I am here on the ground, I wouldn't be able to assist you at all. I'm sorry. I cannot. Because our policy, you need to be invited. Our policy, I need to be with you so that when you come to the office, everything is spot on. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good afternoon again. Today we are on August 15, 2022.